Hi, this is Craig Huey of Reality Alert Word Podcast, and I'm really glad to be here with you today. And I have with me Brad Dacus. And Brad and I are just going to spend a couple of minutes talking about something that has national attention, national importance, and that is the California recall. And the California recall is historic. It's the second recall in California's history. There's about 47 candidates running, and on the ballot, there's two questions. Should Gavin Newsom be recalled? Yes or no? And if the majority of people say yes, he'll be recalled. He's out. And then the second question is, who do you want to be governor? And then there's all the candidates, and you vote for one of those candidates. And whoever wins, they're not in a runoff against each other. It's a plurality. So whoever gets the most votes wins. And so somebody could win by 20% of the vote. And Newsom is in an uphill battle. Newsom doesn't have the support of his Democrat base. Independents are angry at him. Churches that have been closed down are angry at him. And it's a disaster. So I'm here with Brad to ask Brad. Brad, as you look at this election field, what do you think? What should happen on September 14th in this race? Do you have a personal preference?
Yeah, first off, I do think that Gavin Newsom, I think he will likely be recalled. If the election were held today, I believe he would be recalled. The polls are showing that, and that's significant on several grounds. First, it's significant to be able to send a message that when a governor engages in tyranny, we the people have the ability to object and tear down that tyranny. That's a very important message to send.
Beautifully said, Brad, because he shut down the churches, he shut down prayer meetings, he shut down home Bible studies, he shut down businesses, he shut down schools. You know, the only thing he had open was growing homelessness and wildfires and electrical blackouts.
Yeah, it's exactly. So it's real important that message, I believe, be sent, that tyranny will not be allowed by the people of California. Otherwise, we can see tyrants in the future engaging in similar actions, objecting to our freedoms and liberties. Second, this is actually could be a monumental opportunity for change. Many people think, well, the legislature is dominated by leftists. Nothing is going to change. Nothing's going to happen. Au contraire. It's not going to be just a pause button if he's replaced. Instead, if we have a strong leader who takes his place, we could have propositions and initiatives put on the ballot for long-term change that cannot be revoked by the state legislature in Sacramento. This is very important. We saw that with Prop 13, for example. And so I think that if you have a strong candidate, strong vision and conviction, who has that charisma to bring forth change, we can see that happening.
You know, Brad, there's other benefits. You know, if he is recalled, the new governor can replace judges, by appointing them when they're up for these races. He can also change the bureaucracy, downsize it, eliminate positions, change out the radical socialists. Right. He can be a voice on how to have school choice, a voice on how to be able to change California for the better, despite the legislature. It is amazing what can be done with that position. And if Dianne Feinstein isn't able to finish out her term, that governor can appoint a new U.S. senator.
Oh, yes, that's a very good point to make. So there's a number of reasons why this is an important race. And we do have a lot of issues, school choice, anti-crime, for example, tax reform, spending reform. There's so many problems facing California, causing people to leave the state. Those can be turned around if we have a strong governor with the charisma and intelligence to do it. Right now, we do have some great candidates on on the slate. There is one candidate I think who does stand out to be the strongest to actually be not only elected but also to bring about solid change, who has the conviction, the strength, the intelligence, and the charisma to do it.
And
That candidate is Larry Elder. He is someone that I know personally. He is someone who has those qualities. He'll be a very strong governor. There's some other great people. People who are friends of mine who are also running for governor, who I really respect. But I objectively, as I can, and looking at it, to me, this is pretty much a no-brainer. If we want that kind of a governor to bring forth that kind of a change, as opposed to someone who may just end up being a pause button till the next liberal gets in the office. So I personally support Larry Elder. This is in my personal capacity, not on behalf of any nonprofit or 501c3 organization or otherwise. But I do believe that he would be a strong governor. I do believe he also has the best chance. I believe that we need to consolidate behind one candidate as much as possible, because there are Democrat candidates, and one particular Democrat is on the roster there of potentially being selected. So and if we're going to be successful, we need to consolidate as much as possible, I believe, behind Larry Elder, who right now is clearly number one in the polls among the Republican candidates.
Thank you, Brad. You know what? There you go, folks. Brad has assessed this race. He's looked at the issues. He sees that Larry has the best chance of winning among the other candidates, even good candidates. And Brad's taking a look at this from experience of what's going on in California. And you know, Brad, I agree with you. I think Larry will be the best candidate. So I'm glad to hear that you agree with me on that.
Yeah, if he's elected, we're going to see. We already have a school choice initiative that's going to be the day after the election, is going to be gathering signatures. He's been supporting that for a long time. We also, I would expect to have initiatives dealing with crime. I can see him putting forth initiative or propositions dealing with crime and anti-crime and other reforms. He'll be I believe, a very aggressive, strong leader that will allow the people of California to take back their state, despite those serving in Sacramento.
It's time to reclaim the California dream. Thank you, Brad Dacus. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.